So in today's video, we are going to learn how to position yourself and start turning when doing a right turn. One of our subscribers has requested for that video because he wanted to know, when you're doing a right turn, when exactly do you know that you should now start turning your steering wheel? When making a right turn, there will be two scenarios. There's one where you are coming and you are rolling, you are in motion and just making a turn. That one will be a little bit difficult compared to the one that I'm going to show in this video, where there is a stop sign where you stop, you move forward a little bit, and then you start turning. For the other one where you are in motion, it's really difficult to say this is when you start turning, because sometimes something that come out automatically and you are not able to say this is how I mark it down. You just slow down, start and you start turning the steering wheel, and you will be good to go. But let's start with this one first, where you have to start, you creep forward, and then now you're supposed to make a right turn. So we are going to start with that, and then I will show you. So now we are going to make a right turn here. There's a stop sign and a pedestrian walkway. So the reason why, because sometimes there will be no pedestrian walkway, other places will not have anything like that. So that's why sometimes it's better to have a concrete way of doing it. But this one, if you follow it, you always be right. So first of all, you stop before the stop sign, and then you check if there are no pedestrian. Then you are going to cross the pedestrian walkway, and then you go forward a little bit. Once you are here, now you are in between almost the fast lane of the main road and the pedestrian walkway. So what you're going to do, once you are here, you are going to move forward, and you will be looking to the left. You see that curve, the way that it's coming, you try to estimate that it's going to join with other curve on your right, and you make sure that they are in straight line and your car is slightly before it. You don't have to go ahead of it, because if you do that and there's a car coming, they will hit the front of your car, right? So that's why you're supposed to be almost at the same line with them, but your car should be behind. So that's how you make sure you are in that angle, you are in that straight line with the car. When if you were to draw a line, then you are slightly below it, because some cars have a large front and others have a short one. So for your car, just make sure that when you look at it, you are slightly behind that line for your safety, to avoid accident. And once you are here, what you're going to do, because you have stopped, you are not in motion, so you're going to turn your steering wheel. Your wheel or your steering is not that sensitive when you are not moving. You turn it this way, and then once you are in this position, you start releasing the brake, and then you keep turning it this way, you keep turning it this way, and then now you start looking onto this other side, and then you fix your steering wheel and you make your left turn. Now we are going to make a right turn coming here, and because I'm in motion, what I have to do, I have to indicate slow. I have all those time to tell you what I was telling you before. Now you see I make that right turn. So you have to start first with the one that you have to stop. Practice that one until you are good. The rest of it, the one that you make when you are in motion, will come automatically. So again, we are going to do this one, but this one is not going to be in a straight line. It's a little bit going to be curved, so you might not be able to understand. But the concept is, I come here, I try to make sure that that curve and this curve are in straight line, and I'm slightly below it or almost to the same line, and I'm not above it, because if there's a car coming on the other side and the front of my car is ahead, it will cause an accident. They will hit the front of my car. So that's why you make sure it seems like the front of your car, you are not able to see it, but you can make an estimation. If you look there and you see your car, you are not ahead of the line. Make sure it's in that straight line, and then you angle, and then you release your brake, and then you keep increasing your angling, and you keep increasing as you go, and then when your car is straight the front of it to the main road, then you are going to release it back, just to make sure that you're going there. We'll repeat this one again. So essentially what you're supposed to do is to ensure that the front of your car, you are not able to step out to go and see that the front of your car is in the straight line with the curb, but you can make an estimation and see, based on what you can see, the front of your car, the end of it, is in the straight line with that. So here we are going to stop before the stop sign. We stop here, and then there's a pedestrian, there you go, and then I'm going to cross the pedestrian walkway, and then I come here and then I check, I make sure the other curve, when it is in straight line, the curve, and this is the curve on my right, when there is a straight line, I'm either at that line or below it to avoid the accident. When I'm here, because my car is not in motion, the steering wheel and the wheel will not be that sensitive to my angling, so I do like this. I've not released the brake. So I do like this, and I've not released the brake. And when I'm ready, when that car is gone, I will release the brake so that my car start moving. I release the brake so that my car start moving, and then I keep turning it. For your right hand, you have to turn too much turning for the right hand, because you see the way the wheel is, the steering wheel is, that's